Okay. Our assignment for this week is to perform a repeated measures ANOVA test. And we're going to use data relating to a survey that assesses the effect that chocolate may have on attitude over time. A researcher recruits a group of participants to complete the ACME attitude survey, which renders a 0 to 100 score, 0 meaning very bad, 100 very good attitude. After giving the pre-test, which is attitude 0, the researcher gives each participant a large bar of chocolate. The researcher re-administers the survey 3 more times. Attitude 1, 5 minutes after participants eat the chocolate. Attitude 2, 1 hour later after eating the chocolate. And attitude 3, 4 hours later after eating the chocolate. We are to assume that the assumptions for performing the test are met. To run a repeated measures ANOVA test, we go to Analyze, Linear Model, Repeated Measures, and our factor within the subject factor name is attitude. We're going to name attitude. We have 4 levels. We're going to add, we're going to define. And so we have attitude, the pre-test, attitude 1, 5 minutes later after eating chocolate, attitude 2, 1 hour later after eating the chocolate, attitude 3, 4 hours later after eating the chocolate. We're going to click on EM means and display means for attitude. We're going to compare the main effects and click continue. We're going to go to options and we want to select descriptive statistics, significance level 0.05. We're going to click OK. And as you can see, the analysis that we have is for each of the surveys that were taken are the mean. As you can see, the mean, there is not a big difference there. Standard deviation and normality. So there are more than 20 students. So the normality is 23. We go down to the Maltese test of simplicity. We have our difference of 5. Significance 0.683. And you know, this is the significance is showing that it is greater than 0.05. So that means that there is not a significant difference. If we go on down to estimates, pairwise comparison, as you can see here, we have the attitudes compared to each other. So we have 1 compared to the other 3. And you can see here where the differences occurs, which each after each survey. Significance B, CB, let's see. The 4 to 1 attitude, the 4th survey in comparison to the 2nd survey is less than the 0.05. So there is a significant difference between the last survey and the 3rd survey. Multivariate test. As you can see, the significant difference there. So this is how you run a repeated measures ANOVA test.